What's up, guys? It's B. Wade. I have 5 picks for the NBA on Monday that I'm going to walk you all through. But first, I just need to recap. We went 4-0 on our NBA picks on Saturday for the props I gave out to y'all for free. Didn't give out any for Sunday. Friday, we went 4-1. Saturday, we swept 4-0 because one guy did not play, so we only had 4 picks. All of them hit. Right now, we're 3-0 for the VIP picks that I gave out so far for today. There is going to be 1 remaining with Memphis. Guys, we just continue to cash on this channel. If you haven't already, make sure to press the subscribe button. I'm giving y'all free picks. We've hit 8 out of the last 9, guys. These aren't like minus 250 plays. These are all even money, like minus 120, minus 110 props. I am also giving away a signed SGA jersey on this channel. I'm giving away a signed jersey every single month on this channel for free just to show my appreciation. I'm also going to be walking you guys through these 5 picks. I've been looking at the data for the last couple hours now. Love these 5 plays. I'm going to walk you through that data and research, show you why I like them. We're going to be putting this first slip in on Underdog. It's going to be a 3-man. We are going to get a fat payout for it because Underdog has great profit boosts. They have a solid payout boost right now at 77%. We're getting like 9x for a 3-man. They will also double your first deposit when you use code BWADE up to $1,000 of a deposit match, y'all. That's free money, easiest way to double your bankroll, and Underdog has more props for each player than any other fantasy app. You guys need to be using Underdog. It's my favorite app. I'm going to jump into these first 3 picks for you, though. So I'm starting out with Jokic over 8.5 first quarter points. And that's a high number, but it's high for a reason. Because Jokic crushes this. We look at the last 20 games. He's only missed this 5 times. Right? He's missed it 5 times. All against defenses that the worst defense that he didn't get it against was Dallas at 16. The Pelicans overall are 26 in the NBA for points allowed. 26 in the NBA for first quarter points allowed. And they're 25th in the NBA for points allowed to centers, giving up about 20 a game. Jokic is going to feast here. This is really just a numbers play. The fact that he hits this at a 75% clip, he hasn't missed it against a defense as bad as the Pelicans. The Pelicans are in the bottom 20 percentile of the NBA in general for points allowed and to centers. This is a solid play. He's going to drop at least 10 here in the first quarter. Take Jokic first quarter points over 8.5. Next, we're looking at CJ McCollum over 2.5 3-pointers. And again, we're looking at now Denver staying in the same game. Denver gets cooked on 3-pointers. Defense in general this year has been pretty horrendous for Denver. They can score, they just can't stop the opposition. And they're ranked 24th for 3-pointers allowed. To the shooting guard position, they're ranked 25th, even worse, giving up 4.6 a game. And when you look at CJ McCollum against teams that are in the bottom 10 for 3-pointers allowed, which is going to be ranked 20th or worse, he's hit this in 8 out of the last 9 games, averaging 5.1 3-pointers made against these teams that are in the bottom 10. And when you look at him against Denver, he hit this, this game was last season, so January of last season, and then he just played them a little over a month ago, and he dropped 4 on Denver. Love this play. Getting this at minus 125 is a solid value. He really cooks teams that are bad at defending the 3-point line, the perimeter. And then our third play, we are taking Walker Kessler over 20.5 points and rebounds. He's hitting this at a 70% clip over the last 20 games. See here, especially when we look at the last 16, he's only missed it 3 times in the last 16 games, 13 for 16. And going up against teams that are bottom 10 for points allowed, he's hit this in 8 straight games where he has hit this against teams in the bottom 10 for points allowed. Indiana is that. They're in the bottom 10. And when we look at him, let's look at the teams that he's missed against, right? Minnesota ranked 3rd. Utah ranked 12th. Knicks ranked 6th. Brooklyn 9th. Detroit 11. And the Clippers 2. So Charlotte. Charlotte is the worst defense that he has missed this against, ranked 12th. Indiana is not even that good. They're 21st for points allowed, 17 for rebounds allowed. and he's hit this in 8 straight games against teams that are in the bottom 10 for points allowed. This is another solid play. He's going to get at least 10 to 12 rebounds out of this, and then we just need another 10 or 11 points. Lock in Walker Kessler over 20.5 points in rebounds. You'll see that slip on my screen here. We're getting 9.2x for this 3-man. That's a crazy payout. Underdog is going to give you tons of payout boosts, and they're going to double your first deposit when you use code BWADE, guys. Sign up on Underdog. There's also a link down below in the description. You can use that to download and sign up on Underdog, and it will ensure that you get that first deposit doubled. Easiest way to double your bankroll, right? Make sure to lock those in, sign up on Underdog, and then the signed SGA jersey. Look, I'm giving this away for free. 4th autographed jersey I will be giving away on this channel, and not the last, so make sure to subscribe. I'm giving you guys free picks that hit, and I'm giving away autographed jerseys just to show my appreciation, y'all. All you have to do to win this is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and drop a comment down below. You will be entered to win this jersey. If you have any questions about how it works, I've done 3 videos in the past. If you look back on my channel to give away the other 3 jerseys, that'll kind of show you how the giveaway works. But super simple. I want you guys to win an autographed SGA jersey. Dude's going to be MVP this year. Let's jump into the last 2 picks. I'm going to be putting these in on PrizePicks. I love PrizePicks because they have more promos than any other fantasy app. They give us multiple free picks every week and then multiple discounted picks every day. If you're strategic about it, you can easily make $80 to $100 every day on PrizePicks without even really having to know what you're doing, just taking advantage of their promos. It's that easy. PrizePicks will double your first deposit up to $250. All you have to do is use code BWP or use the link down below in the description. But again, these are easy ways to make free money when you sign up for these apps. It also gives you added promos and added bonus lines, and it will enable you to shop for the best line on different apps. There's a lot of pros, right, to having multiple apps. You guys need to be signing up on these and taking advantage of these sign-up bonuses. Let's jump into these last 2 picks. Taking CJ McCollum over 24.5 points and assists. He's hitting this as 60% clip over the last 20. And again, we're going up against this Denver defense because they are atrocious. Players pack the box score against them. The stat sheet gets really full. I expect CJ McCollum to do the same in this matchup. You see how they defend shooting guards. It's not much better overall. They get cooked in general, cooked by shooting guards. And when you look at CJ McCollum against teams that are in the bottom 10 for assists allowed, he's hit this number in 9 out of the last 10 games. And look, Denver's not just in the bottom 10 for assists allowed. They are the worst team in the NBA for assists allowed. And he's hit this in 9 out of the last 10 games against teams that give up a lot of assists. This is a great matchup for him. You look head-to-head, he's only played them once this year, and he dropped 33 points and assists. This game was last season. I don't give it a ton of weight. Love this right here. And look, this is a game with 261 points scored in it. Players are going to fill the stat sheet. This is a great matchup for him, and I'm locking this in. And then our last pick, I'm going Malcolm Brogdon, over 6.5 rebounds and assists. He's hitting this at a 75% rate. That's over the last 20. This season, a 74% rate. It doesn't really change much. And Charlotte defensively is actually average, right? 16th for rebounds allowed, 13th for assists allowed. You get some more rebounds, less assists when you look at the point guard position, but this is a great matchup for him. You see he's hit this in both games he played them this year, both games in December. He went for 7 and 9 rebounds and assists. And he's hit this in 13 out of his last 15 games, right? If you look here on, he's only missed it twice since the end of November. He's missed this twice, y'all. That's pretty crazy that we're going to get this at even money. And he's hitting it. He's hit it 9 out of the last 10 games. So, guys, love this play. Lock this one in as well. You'll see that slip on the screen. We're getting 3x for it. Like I told you, we put this in on PrizePicks because they have tons of promos. They will double your first deposit up to $250. Just use code BWP or use the link down below in the description. But easy money, and they have great lines and great promos. Y'all, I appreciate you guys watching this video. I always want to try and give you some value when I walk through this data. And a tool that I use a lot is Daily Grind Fantasy, dgfantasy.com. They aggregate millions of data points across all of the fantasy apps and even sports books, and they will help you to take the best picks on each app depending on what the lines are, right? So they use AI to aggregate that data and tell you what the best lines are. For example, if Jason Tatum's at 24.5 points on every book, but one of them has him at 23.5, they're going to tell you this is a great pick. You're getting this at a great value. This is plus EV. Take Jason Tatum over 23.5 because he's 24 everywhere else. Does a lot of work for you in real time, so you don't have to put in that work. They just tell you the picks, so you can put in plus EV picks and make money. I've made thousands with them over the last couple months, and I've partnered with them, so I'm able to get you 25% off when you use code BWADE. Check it out, dgfantasy.com. I really do appreciate y'all watching these videos. Make sure to subscribe, like, drop a comment, not just to show some love, but also so you can be entered to win that signed SGA jersey. Let's make some money to start the week, boys.